If you knew someone was about to commit suicide, would you have done anything to stop that person? A few years ago, I find myself in this situation, and till today, I regretted about what happened. Hi, I am Luke Bong, founder of Influence Mastery. I believe that life is very precious. In fact, life is the most important thing there is. So whenever I see in a newspaper or whenever I hear news about people who choose to commit suicide, I always wonder, what kind of courage do they actually have, for them to do that? And then I wondered again, if they have the courage to end their life, why not take the same courage to face whatever they are facing and then move on, live another day, fight another day? Well, a few years ago, I attended a conference in Kuala Lumpur, and I arrived late, right? So the conference was already on. So I moved in and tried to look for a seat. And there it was, all right, there was an empty chair in the middle of the row. So I quickly and quietly just hushed myself through. So I sat myself down. And next to me, it was this man. He looks familiar to me because I think I've seen him before. So when I look at him again, then I just remembered he was one of the most famous guys in my company. This was a company that I was working in before. So halfway through the seminar, he tapped me on my shoulder and he just looked at me and said, "Hey, this speaker is very loud. I'm having pain in the ear." So I smiled back and then I just said, "Yeah, but I think the things that he said is quite good lah, So we continued with a bit of chit chat, asked about each other, and then I told him, "Hey, I know you, So he looked a bit astonished and he says, "How come you know me?" "Well, I work in the same company as you and you are very famous in my company. So that's why I know you, On the first day of work, we see all the pictures of the top producers and you are one of them." So he smiled, told me his name, I told him mine, and we continued with the seminar. Just before the seminar ended, he excused himself saying that he has to go and do something. So I said goodbye. And right after the seminar, I caught a flight back home to Miri. Now, following day, I went to work, and the first thing I saw was an email. So when I opened the email, the news that came was shocking. Why? Because somebody in my company had committed suicide. And I saw the name. And that was the name of the man that I just spoke to. Can you imagine that? Right after speaking to me, he went and checked himself in a hotel and jumped off the window. At that moment, I felt a very heaviness sinking into me. I felt like, why didn't I know? Why didn't I get any signal that he was about to commit suicide? I mean, shouldn't a person who has death on their mind be very troubled? Why couldn't I catch that? And for the next few days, I felt horrible. I felt terrible. I mean, why did I go late, and why was I sitting next to him? And perhaps, just perhaps, I was there for a reason, and that was probably because I could have stopped him from committing suicide. Ever since that day, I realized one thing. It is very, very important that we actually learn how to influence people. Now, some people, they say that influence is a wicked skill, or some people may even say that if you are good at persuasion, you can do it for bad things, and they are right. But I also believe that if you are good in persuasion, if you are good in influence, you can do it for many good things. So in that particular day, had I been a better influencer, had I been able to read the signal that he's sending to me, I could have saved his life. So that's why I'm very passionate today about how to influence people. And I've been learning and I've been experimenting. I've been working on ways of how I can actually influence people instantly. And I also really encourage you and urge you to train up your skills to persuade people, because you just never know. You might be put in a position where you can help someone make their life better. So my personal belief is this. In the world that we are living today, either you are influencing somebody or somebody is influencing you. You have to make a choice. Now, watching this video, I know that the message is a bit somber, but what I believe is that after that episode, I recovered from that, and ever since that day, I have been committed to helping more people. So I don't know, maybe you have also some stories from your life about how you have influenced somebody or who has influenced you and made your life better. I would like to invite you to share it here. Yeah, share it here and just really let us know who are the people that have touched your life, or what are the instances whereby you wish you could have influenced people more. So I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for joining me in this video, and hope to see you soon. Bye.